Here are 14 great wall drills. All you need is a wall and a ball. Let's go. I like to start my wall drills with simple dinks just to get a feel for things, think about my grip pressure, as well as just really focusing on hitting the center of the paddle and just getting back into it. So at first it might be nice and high. I'm letting the ball bounce up high as well. And then I might get going faster and faster. You see I'm alternating, usually forehand, backhand, making sure I'm moving my body, trying to keep some bend in the knees. I like to alternate and then start short hopping, thinking paddle tip down when necessary, but really, am I hitting the center of the paddle? Can I feel where the ball's hitting? The feel is how I know if I hit the center of the paddle. Ooh, I personally love some chicken wing, so I'm gonna warm up a lot of chicken wing shots. Some two hands. I heard Anna Lee talk about her mom making her hit 100 shots in the same place. When's the last time you hit 100 dinks to the same place? Also really focus on, can I watch this ball? On slow shots, I believe in watching the ball hit the paddle, which I still, when speeding it up, sometimes don't do. I'm so focused on where I want to hit the ball. After really simple dinks, I'll often get into some volleys on the wall because I'm kind of warmed up and I really want to speed it up a little bit more. I'm still focused on watching this ball, feeling where it's hitting on my paddle. Try to get some two hands in. This is the best way I found to start using two hands in games, is hitting a lot on the wall. Having my hand also ready right here to be on the paddle. If I'm doing this, which sometimes I do, or I'm not ready. So once again, just volleys. You can go as fast or slow as you'd like. I'm also actually gonna focus on some of these. One of the few times I want my arms straight on purpose is to reach in, while also focus on getting low so my reach is increased. The closer my shoulder is to the net height, the further I can reach out. Also, sometimes you may think about dinking a little bit harder because you're going cross court, so you might turn your body. Once I feel like I'm pretty warmed up, I'm in the groove, sometimes I might skip to this step, but now I will start being a little more aggressive with my shots. So I'm gonna start including top spins, thinking, hey, the ball's coming back. They're probably back quite a ways. So how many of these can I take out of the air, even from a low position? And this is all helping hand-eye coordination, whatever you can do. And believe me, at first, this may be a lot harder than it looks. And I personally love a one-handed reach, little spinner, focus on just trying to keep my wrist kind of planted, paddle face open. Get there. Might direct it across. Love that one for many reasons. It's challenging and also so good because there's so many uses in a game you can use that for, from dinks to also keeping them back when they're trying to get in after a third or a fifth. And this I like as a practice session as well as warm up. Now I'm going to incorporate a top spin, speed up off the bounce, a flat speed up off the bounce, counterattack, reset. And in that combination will get a little changed up here, but this is something that pattern recognition. So I'm speeding up, countering, speeding up, counter. Oh, I kind of reset that one. Speed up, counter, reset. Speed up, counter. Whoa! Speed up, counter, reset. Speed up, counter, reset. Speed up, counter. Oh, reset. And also backhand. Oh, got myself. It's hard to beat the wall. It never misses. Ooh. One nice thing about a wall that's not flat is the ball will not bounce back. Exactly consistent. If your wall's high enough, this one's about 10 foot. I really wish it was about 13 feet. Practicing lobs, and that's something I will incorporate more and more in my game. I will focus on topspin lobs. That will automatically create an overhead chance. Here, I'm not gonna hit them crazy hard because I'll be chasing the ball. But going from simple dink, hopefully looking exactly the same, and then going up, step back, reset, get back into it, up, bam. So that's something, once again, if you do have a nice tall wall, it is nice that you can practice this all by yourself. Another thing I like to do on the wall is inside outs. So I will be trying to basically misdirect the ball, trying to trick my opponents. This is when at home I have it set up so I have an extra wall. You can do it on straight up wall. Sometimes you'll change your body position as if you're hitting cross court. For this one, I find, especially forehands, I need the paddle closer to me because my wrist just can't bend enough if I was stretched out. So inside out, it's also good hand-eye coordination and paddle control. Also, the wall, you can do a slice dink, forehands and backhands. You can work on that as well. I once again love it when I have an extra wall. That way I can slice cross court a little harder. To simulate cross court here, I'm gonna set myself up, turn sideways, whoa! And basically hit the ball a little harder than I would if I'm straight against somebody. But even backhand wise, if you're big H, you're gonna start with two hands on the paddle, which is probably smart because then I can do a different shot. And all these dinks feed into drops a lot of times, just a little bit harder for the drop versus a dink. We'll show that in a bit. So yeah, slice, 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 get a feel for it. Another thing I realize is very helpful in games is just being able to straighten your arm out and reach either all the way straight or some combination and take the ball. If a ball is coming at you with a lot of spin, be able to reach out and just neutralize that. So set yourself up with something and then just see. Sometimes maybe you're gonna get tricky and add a little spin yourself, or take it straight and push it to the side. Oh, that one, I hit the edge, felt it. Practice backhands over and over again. When they're lower, come back to the forehand. Can you get used to hitting them from all different spots? It takes away time from your opponents. The sooner you hit it, the less time they have. This is something, not until sometime this year or last year, I realized I practiced it, but didn't use it enough. So now I'm really focused on flicks out of the air. Once the ball's above the net, I'm thinking, can I flick it? And where can I hit it to? Can I go cross? Can I go from different angles? But if it's low, I might transition to rolling it again. This is a good one. Can I reach out and just flick, flick, even forehand? Oh, a big tip that's helped me is keep these compact. Especially the flick naturally kind of is. The roll shots, a lot of us can take way too much follow through and therefore not be ready for that ball to come back. Luckily, the wall teaches us the ball may always come back. Can't beat the wall, but you can learn from it. And if you like to have fun and rec, this is something I do decently often now because I've had some success. It's a short hop dink that's hit hard enough to actually be a winner. So if the opponents are spread out and you've been dinking all game, it's quite fun to take a ball really early. And it's kind of like a flick from down low, but I'm flicking up as if it's a short hop dink. I've had some success with that, and honestly, it's a lot of fun. I don't know if I've ever tried it in a tournament. It seems like tournament play is a lot more subdued, to say the least, but just doing this. You can also make that a speed up at somebody. If you think your hands are better than theirs, or you can surprise them, forehand and backhand. This is very deceptive, but just a dink winner. It's a lot of fun to pull that off. So if you like to have a little fun, try that out and let me know how it works for you. I like to do this ideally 3 times a day. If I don't have time for anything else, I'm gonna get down there and just start off by volleying, start going harder and harder, and then get closer and closer. Talk about hand-eye coordination. Something you can notice is, do you have to watch the ball the whole way? I don't believe you can in hands battles. You're basically gonna know where it's coming based off the first foot or two of your opponent's hitting the ball back at you. And actually a good combination, actually from a drill, actually a clinic I went to with Dave Weinbach. He had us each back up about 5 feet from the net and punch. So here you can do that on the wall as well. Talk about getting your arm tired. Start hitting it harder and harder. This is great for all levels because all levels need to hit a ball back. A lot of the lower levels, you'll be 5 feet off the kitchen line and they'll hit the ball to you, and you're gonna do this right back at them. Another great use of the wall is drop shots. Any shots in the middle area all the way back, if you have the room, it's great. My tip is, if you're not comfy with that yet, think of it as a dink that's just a bit harder. Whether you hit it where it goes high and drops in, or you're flatter and more linear, that's whatever you're most consistent with is what I recommend you doing. Some people, Scott Moore, he loves his backhand for the drops. Ah, missed it. Missed the center of my paddle is why I missed it. Once again, still focused on really seeing the ball. Can I watch it hit? A bonus for if you hit it higher and slower, instead of driving the ball from here, you have more time to advance. That advancing will really put pressure on them. That's something I excel at, is I want to get up there and hit anything high back at them. Also, these targets can be used when you start to do either drive drops or what I would hit. Some people might call it a drive drop, but I'm coming in, they're late getting back. I'm thinking, do I want to hit it straight at somebody or drive the ball straight at somebody? Even my drop, sometimes I think I want to drop at them instead of to their strong side, which might usually it's their forehand side. So even from back here, I'm often going to think about, am I hitting it to them because they're back? I'm going to hit it to their backhand and get in here. Are they late? So I'm going to come in and just topspin that right over the net at their feet. That's something that's paid off for me a lot, is really get over that ball like that. Whoa. Got targets. Target practice is good. Speeding up targets. What's interesting is I think the target should be outside of the person's body. So ideally here I'm representing the person's body by having the rectangle on the wall. Also, it helps me think about height over the net. In this case, being a tennis net, the tennis line is actually 2 inches higher than ours would be. So if you think your hands are much better and you can surprise the person, you can speed up at their body, or you can speed up at their shoulders in this case. Oh, the ball going over that rectangle probably ends up, or toward the top of this rectangle, ends up at their shoulder height, depending how tall they are. So this just gives you a reference as you're hitting on a wall of what you can do. So target practice. A lot of times I'm going to go for the triangle or the diamond, depending on what side of the court I'm on, for speed ups. So whatever your best speed up is, work on that one. If you're sneaky and you can flick it or go center. One thing I think about speed ups that you can't tell on the wall is, will this ball land in bounds? If I swing as hard as I can, if they don't hit it or it doesn't hit them, it's going out of bounds, right? So target practice to me is often, once again, to the sides of them. Make them move, make them reach to hit a ball. This applies even if they're back off the court. I don't usually want to hit it straight to them. And this also incorporates my reset. Ooh, that was too hard. To the side of them, I might think, hey, I want to hit a hip. That's where I might actually aim at them. Other hip, oh, I hit the middle of the body. So this gives me feedback. Am I really able to hit a certain spot? I didn't know where that spot's at. Oops, net. And for me, I'm still focused on, can I actually watch the ball once I think I know where I'm hitting it? In games, I still catch myself just looking up the whole time. So if the ball doesn't bounce where I think it is, I miss my shot either totally or I miss where I'm trying to hit it to, right? Whoa, tagged. Thanks for watching. If we missed your favorite drill, let us know. If you'd like to subscribe, click here. If you'd like to watch another, click here.